Today's video, we're going to talk about where are people moving to and from. There's a new report out from U-Haul. After all, they rent a lot of trucks, so they know where people are moving to and from. Let's go over the report and get after it right now. And welcome to the Living in Utah channel. I'm Mike Gallagher, a local real estate agent. And if this is your first time to my channel and you want to learn everything about living in Utah, you may consider tapping that subscribe button down below and hitting that bell notification. YouTube will send you an alert every time I release a new video. Apart from making videos, I also help people buy or sell real estate. So if I can be of any assistance, I'll put my contact information on the screen. It'll also be located in the show notes. So as we get started, the data that U-Haul provides us is based over 2.5 million one-way rentals. So if somebody knows the data, it would be U-Haul. So they track where the rentals are moving to and from. Now, I realize that sometimes people use shipping companies to move apart from U-Haul, but U-Haul does have a large segment of the business. U-Haul also states that their data is based off their one-way U-Haul customers. And they also add that it may not correlate directly to population or economic growth, but I think it is a good indicator of possibly where people are currently moving to and from. So in the article, U-Haul states that from the president, state-to-state transactions for the past year reaffirm customer tendencies that have been pronounced for some time. Migration to the southeast and southwest continues as families gauge their cost of living, job opportunities, quality of life, and other factors in relocating to another state. And we have seen a large migration to these particular areas. The state that I live in, the state of Utah, has seen an enormous growth over the last maybe 10 to 15 years. So who makes the top of the list? Well, according to U-Haul, South Carolina toppled U-Haul's list for the first time in 2024. It leaped past Texas and some other states. Coming in second place was Texas, followed out by North Carolina, Florida, and Tennessee, which rounded out the top 5. Then we had Arizona at number 6. Washington, Utah, and Idaho also was in the top 10. And then another state apart from the South and the West, the state of Indiana coming in at number 8 on the list. I was a little bit surprised about Indiana. It's not a state that has popped up on a lot of articles that I see. South Carolina has been a state that I've noticed that has been picking up some momentum with people moving into that particular state. So I did mention Utah on the top 10 list. Where did U-Haul actually rank them? Last year, it was the 9th most popular moving destination among its customers in 2024. It jumped 4 spots from the company's previous report. So I guess back in 2023, Utah didn't even make the list for U-Haul, but they are on the top 10 list currently. So with people moving into certain states, they have to be moving out of other states. So where are people moving out of? According to the report by U-Haul, out migration mostly was from the Northeast and the Midwest. There was one exception to that, one outlining state, the state of California, which has seen quite a bit of migration out for many years now. Cost of living might be one of the biggest issues there, but some of the other states, the state of Massachusetts, the state of New Jersey, New York, and Pennsylvania. So on this report, was there any surprises? Yes, there was. The report also noticed that the state of Oklahoma had the biggest jump among states It moved up 30 spots to number 11. That is a huge jump, in my opinion. What I was surprised about, the report states that Colorado suffered the largest drop in interest, falling from 9th to 40th. That's the first report that I've seen on Colorado turning a little bit cold. It has been a top destination. I've spoken to many people over the last 10 years. Some are choosing the state of Colorado, some Utah, some Idaho, Montana. It's always been a little bit of a battle between maybe like the 3 or 4 states. So to see Colorado drop down to 40th, I was a little bit shocked personally. There was something else in the report that I thought was very interesting when they were talking about some of the states. They mentioned that the South and the West continued to be the hot spots, but it noticed that the state of Texas led the nation in growth with over 500,000 new residents, according to the U-Haul report. That is 500,000 residents. Wow, I found that very astonishing. Florida, California, North Carolina, and New York rounded out its top 5 in numeric growth. 500,000 people to the state of Texas. And that's just by U-Haul's report. That number could be higher because you've got moving companies, some people that just have a few items that throw items in the back of an SUV or a pickup truck and move to a particular area. That's the report by U-Haul. If you have any questions, by all means, please put them in the comments down below. Glad to answer any kind of questions that you have. Till the next video, take care and stay safe.